You a giant? Jeez, I haven't done this in years, and it's testing my memory skills right now. If you didn't advance tonight, or tonight was not your night, remember that art is subjective, and all that means is this was not your day. Still keep doing what you're doing, as long as ears are listening. Keep saying what you have to say. As a jazz band played, a warm melodic rising breeze floated me to a seat with a musical view of a mystical world. Notes danced out of the end of a trumpet, slid to the floor and slithered to an erection, begging me to lay words on top of them. A tightly strung bow took my wrist and pulled me so close that the strings embraced my waist and moved my hips in apparent subjection to the suddenly erotic atmosphere. I could so write poetry to this. And the drummer played his old kit, and the words rattled in my head chaotically as he beat out the Morse code that summoned me by name, and I gave him my full attention as if I was waiting for that last train scheduled to leave tonight. And if I missed it, I would miss that early morning flight that would whisk away my only true love, and I'd never see him again. And my fingers ached to have a pen in my hand because I could so write poetry to this. And as the tempo would rise, the words in my head would begin to run, blurring into a dream state that would spin me dizzy but hold me so close that I can't fall, and I can see the whole world spinning as I'm suspended in the rhythm-filled air that is embossed and engraved and bossed and engraved and bossed and engraved, and I inhale and exhale to match its pace. There's a vibrating vortex of trumpet, sax, drum, and string. Trumpet, sax, drum, and string. Trumpet, sax, drum, and string. I could so write poetry to this. And the sound ran across the back of my hand and assured me the passion found only in the eyes of young lovers, and I'm begging a few expressions to fall into place and form the poetic praise of this magical quartet. And I watched him become one with the mahogany body, and I voyeuristically watched as the dancing turned into lovemaking, and I wonder if he reserved this level of magic only for his strings, for if he added me to the movement, it would be poetry. The kind of poetry that takes moonlit carriage rides and has me contemplating devouring milk-drenched, honey-coated bass strings for breakfast. And there's a back-arching twang as the saxophone sang, sounds sticking like acupressure needles that have me imagining the feel of fingers on flesh. And as the melody winds down, it returns me to my seat with the musical view of a mystical world. It puts a shawl around my shoulders and a pen in my hand, and it says to the ink, just dance. I could so write poetry to this.